keys, and somehow seemed to understand things like taxes, mortgages, and mysterious forms with important-looking fine print. I assumed there was a class I would eventually take. There was not, as it turns out. Nobody told me about insurance. Nobody mentioned this part at all. Nobody told me about insurance. I thought adulthood was something else. I thought there'd be freedom, adventure, possibly a convertible. Instead, I'm comparing coverage options on a Tuesday night. The website asked 100 questions about situations I had never considered, and honestly would prefer not to consider. The plans all sounded almost identical, except for one detail that somehow changed everything financially. The numbers became increasingly creative. Nobody told me about insurance. The brochures are glossy, the explanations are not. Nobody told me about insurance, and honestly, I'm doing my best. Every option promises peace of mind for a monthly fee that seems carefully calculated to create the opposite effect. Maybe this is what growing up is, realizing nobody understands everything. Everyone is searching the same websites, reading the same reviews, and pretending the deductible part makes perfect sense. Nobody told me about insurance, not because it's unimportant, not because the system is broken, not because adults were hiding a secret. Nobody told me about insurance because somewhere along the way everybody assumed somebody else would explain it. And honestly, I think we're all still waiting. Why is lettuce so expensive? It used to be just lettuce. Why is lettuce so expensive? What happened to vegetables? I walked into the grocery store with confidence and a basket. I needed a few things, nothing dramatic, nothing fancy, just the basics. Then I picked up a head of lettuce, looked at the price, looked at the lettuce, looked at the price again. One of these things made less sense. Why is lettuce so expensive? It used to be just lettuce. Why is lettuce so expensive? What happened to vegetables? I wasn't expecting luxury produce. I wasn't shopping for diamonds. I just wanted something green for a sandwich. I stood there doing math, the kind of math adults do, where you're technically able to afford something but still feel personally challenged by the concept. The lettuce looked normal, the lettuce felt normal, the lettuce was behaving like lettuce. The price tag had different ambitions. Inflation entered the conversation. Why is lettuce so expensive? for society. Maybe adulthood is mostly discovering the price of things you never noticed. As a kid, electricity, paper towels, dish soap, lettuce, an endless parade of expenses, quietly waiting for their turn. Why is lettuce so expensive? Not because lettuce is special, not because farmers are villains, not because the universe decided to target salads. Why is lettuce so expensive? Because somewhere between the farm and my shopping cart, a lot of things needed to happen. And honestly, I miss the days when lettuce was just a background character. I scheduled my own dentist appointment. Nobody reminded me, nobody called. I scheduled my own dentist appointment, and honestly, I'm pretty proud. There was a time not that long ago when appointments just appeared. Someone else kept track, someone else made the calls, someone else remembered dates, and somehow my teeth continued receiving professional attention without my involvement. Those were simpler administrative times. I scheduled my own dentist appointment. Nobody reminded me, nobody called. I scheduled my own dentist appointment, and honestly, I'm pretty proud. The calendar worked, the phone call worked, the entire operation occurred without supervision. I found the number, made the call, spoke like someone who understood what they were doing. The receptionist asked several questions. I answered them immediately without putting anyone on hold to ask an adult, which felt historically significant. Personal growth arrived unexpectedly. I scheduled my own dentist appointment. The bar is low, the achievement is real. I scheduled my own dentist appointment, and honestly, I'm celebrating. Some people buy houses, some people start companies. Today I successfully managed preventive care, and that's enough for me. Maybe adulthood isn't one giant moment. Maybe it's thousands of tiny moments where nobody tells you what to do next, and somehow you figure it out using equal parts responsibility, guesswork, and online forms. I scheduled my own dentist appointment, not because it was difficult, not because the world was watching, not because a trophy was involved. I scheduled my own dentist appointment because somewhere between childhood and whatever this is, making your own appointments became an accomplishment. And honestly, I think I've earned a small reward right after the cleaning. This summer vacation, 3 beautiful words. In that order, I miss summer. vacation more than I probably should. When I was younger, summer arrived and life improved. Immediately the alarm clocks disappeared, the schedules disappeared, the responsibilities mostly disappeared. The biggest decision of the day was figuring out what to do with all the freedom. I did not appreciate the luxury. I miss summer vacation, 3 beautiful words. In that order, I miss summer vacation more than I probably should. Now June arrives and absolutely nothing changes except the temperature and my electricity bill. Children celebrate the last day of school. Meanwhile, adults celebrate successfully scheduling a dentist appointment without rescheduling twice. The calendar remains fully operational. The emails remain fully operational. The responsibilities have no seasonal setting. This feels like a design flaw. I miss summer vacation. The concept was brilliant, the execution was flawless. I miss summer vacation, and honestly, I'd settle for a long weekend. At this point, I'm not asking for 3 months. I'm trying to negotiate reasonably. Maybe that's why summer feels different as an adult. The seasons stayed exactly the same. The sunshine survived, the long days survived, the ice cream survived. But somehow, the freedom part got lost in transit. I miss summer vacation. Not because work is terrible, not because growing up failed, not because reality needs redesigning. I miss summer vacation because somewhere along the way, an incredible arrangement quietly ended. And honestly, whoever invented summer vacation set expectations the rest of life could never match. The dishwasher is my personality. I wish that was a joke. The dishwasher is my personality, and honestly, I'm okay with it. There was a time when I had interest, exciting interests, interesting interests, the kind of interests you mention at parties without embarrassment. Now I find myself explaining the loading pattern of a dishwasher with surprising enthusiasm to people who did not ask. Something changed along the way. The dishwasher is my personality. I wish that was a joke. The dishwasher is my personality, and honestly, I'm okay with it. I used to discuss music and movies. Now I'm recommending Rinse Aid with complete sincerity. A new dishwasher would have bored the younger version of me. The current version reads reviews, compares features, studies energy ratings, and occasionally thinks that's a really nice dishwasher, which is a sentence I never expected to say out loud. Yet here we are. The dishwasher is my personality. The evidence is growing every single years ago. Maybe adulthood isn't becoming boring. Maybe it's discovering that convenience is incredible. Maybe happiness isn't glamorous. Maybe happiness is opening the dishwasher and realizing everything came out perfectly clean on the first try. The dishwasher is my personality. Not because I've given up, not because my dreams expired, not because this is a crisis. The dishwasher is my personality. Because somewhere between growing up and paying bills, a machine that cleans dishes without complaints became one of my favorite things in the house. And honestly, I think that's progress. Apparently, I need a budget. This information feels important. Apparently, I need a budget, whether I like it or not. For years I had a simple system. If there was money, I spent money. If there wasn't money, I waited. It wasn't complicated. It wasn't elegant, but technically it was a system. Then one day I looked at my bank account, and the bank account looked back. Neither of us liked the conversation. Apparently I need a budget. This information feels important. Apparently I need a budget, whether I like it or not. The numbers exist, the bills exist, the consequences exist, and unfortunately, they're all working together. I opened a spreadsheet like an adult, a responsible adult, a person with goals. I entered categories, I entered expenses, I entered numbers that seemed reasonable. Then the totals appeared with a level of honesty I was not prepared for. Reality arrived on schedule. Apparently I need a budget. The evidence is clear, the denial is fading. Apparently I need a budget, and honestly I saw this coming. At this point, the spreadsheet knows more about my habits than I do, and it's not impressed by my decisions. Maybe budgeting is just storytelling with numbers, a monthly autobiography about grocery subscriptions, impulse purchases, and that one thing you definitely didn't need, but somehow, oh now, apparently I need a budget. Not because money is bad, not because fun is forbidden, not because spreadsheets are exciting. Apparently I need a budget, because somewhere between earning money and spending money, a plan is supposed to happen. And honestly, that seems like a useful upgrade. I spent 40 minutes comparing vacuum cleaners, 40 whole minutes of my life. I spent 40 minutes comparing vacuum cleaners, and somehow I enjoyed it. I only needed a vacuum cleaner, a simple machine with one job: pick things up from the floor. That was the requirement, the entire requirement. Then I opened the reviews and discovered a surprisingly passionate opinions. I spent 40 minutes comparing vacuum cleaners. 40 whole minutes of my life I spent 40 minutes comparing vacuum cleaners, and somehow I enjoyed it. There were ratings, comparisons, charts, rankings, and enough information to qualify as a college course. This model excelled on hardwood floors. That model excelled on carpet. One was quiet, one was powerful. One came with 6 attachments for situations I hope never to encounter. The reviews discussed suction performance like sports commentators analyzing a championship. The stakes felt unexpectedly high. I spent 40 minutes comparing vacuum cleaners. The commitment increased, the mission expanded. I spent 40 minutes comparing vacuum cleaners, and honestly, I'm not finished at this point. I know more about vacuum technology than I know about several important historical events. Maybe adulthood is realizing every purchase has a research phase, a period where you transform into a part-time expert on a topic you didn't care about yesterday and probably won't care about next month. I spend 40 minutes comparing vacuum cleaners, not because vacuums are fascinating, not because I needed perfection, not because the internet demanded my attention. I spent 40 minutes comparing vacuum cleaners because somewhere between buying something and buying the right thing, I accidentally became the kind of person who has opinions about vacuum cleaners. And honestly, that's a little alarming. This meeting could have been a nap, a really good nap. I bet this meeting could have been a nap, and honestly, everybody knows it. The invitation arrived at 2 p.m. A dangerous time, a vulnerable time. The agenda promised important updates, strategic discussion, future planning, and several other phrases that usually mean nobody is quite sure what's happening yet. The calendar accepted my fate. This meeting could have been a nap, a really good nap. At that, this meeting could have been a nap, and honestly, everybody knows it. The cameras were on, the energy was not. The discussion continued bravely against the odds. Someone shared slides, someone shared concerns, someone shared a document nobody had opened before the meeting, despite several opportunities to do exactly that. The conversation circled the same 3 points so many times. I started recognizing the scenery. Progress became difficult to measure. This meeting could have been a nap. The minutes passed, the purpose wandered. This meeting could it's trying to accomplish. Maybe some meetings exist because nobody wants to make the decision alone. So everyone gathers in a digital room and distributes the uncertainty equally among participants until time runs out. This meeting could have been a nap, not because work is bad, not because people are lazy, not because collaboration failed. This meeting could have been a nap because somewhere beneath 45 minutes of discussion was about 6 minutes of useful information. And honestly, the nap would have been more refreshing. The meal keeps finding me no matter where I go. The mail keeps finding me, and honestly, it's impressive. When I was younger, mail was exciting. Birthday cards, holiday cards, occasional surprises. The mailbox felt full of possibilities. Now every envelope arrives carrying a responsibility, a deadline, or a reminder that adulthood has excellent tracking technology. The mailbox evolved over time. The mail keeps finding me no matter where I go. The mail keeps finding me, and honestly, it's impressive. I move apartments, I change addresses. The mail adjusts without hesitation. Some letters look friendly, professional, respectable. Then I open them and discover a bill, a statement, a notice, or an invitation to solve a problem I didn't know I had. The mailbox remains creative. The surprises continue monthly. The mail keeps finding me. The persistence is admirable. The content is not. The mail keeps finding me, and honestly, I respect the commitment. At this point, I could relocate to a remote island, and somehow a coupon booklet would arrive 3 days later. Maybe adulthood is becoming the official contact person for your own life. Every company, every service, every organization finally knows where to find you, and they use that information with enthusiasm. The mail keeps finding me, not because the postal service is magical, not because the envelopes are sentient, not because the universe enjoys paperwork. The mail keeps finding me because somewhere along the way I became a fully documented, responsible adult. And honestly, I miss being financially invisible. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have strong opinions about storage containers. This was not part of the plan. I have strong opinions about storage containers, and somehow they're all justified. There was a time when a container was just a container, a simple object, a neutral object, a thing that held other things. Then one day I opened a cabinet had been living there. I have strong opinions about storage containers. This was not part of the plan. I have strong opinions about storage containers, and somehow they're all justified. The lids should match the containers, should stack. These seem like reasonable expectations to me. I've seen containers without lids, I've seen lids without containers. I've witnessed mysteries science may never fully explain. At one point, I spent 20 minutes looking for the correct lid for leftovers worth approximately $3. The principle mattered more than the food. I have strong opinions about storage containers. The evidence is overwhelming, the passion is real. I have strong opinions about storage containers, and honestly, I'm not sorry at this point. A well-organized cabinet produces more satisfaction than several hobbies I've abandoned over the years. Maybe adulthood isn't becoming boring. Maybe it's realizing small conveniences are incredible. A container that seals properly, stacks neatly, and survives the dishwasher is basically a modern miracle, if you think about it. I have strong opinions about storage containers, not because the stakes are high, not because the world is watching, not because I've lost perspective. I have strong opinions about storage containers, because somewhere between leftovers and responsibility, organization became unexpectedly exciting. And honestly, I never saw that coming. I bought socks for fun, not because I needed them. I bought socks for fun, and that's when I knew. I went shopping for one thing, a normal thing, a practical thing. Then I walked past a display of exceptionally comfortable looking socks, the kind of socks that promise support, breathability, and a better future. Somehow I stopped to investigate. This would have concerned my younger self. I bought socks for fun, not because I needed them. I bought socks for fun, and that's when I knew. There was a sale, there were colors, there were features I genuinely considered for several minutes. I used to spend money on exciting things, concert tickets, video games, random adventures. Now I'm standing in an aisle, comparing sock materials like a professional textile consultant. The socks weren't cheap, the socks weren't necessary, the socks were purchased anyway. The decision felt surprisingly correct. I bought socks for fun. The evidence is clear, the transformation honestly, they're excellent socks. At this point, comfort has become a luxury category, and I'm willing to invest. Maybe adulthood is realizing that practical things matter more than they used to. Maybe happiness isn't always dramatic. Maybe happiness is putting on a brand new pair of really good socks and immediately noticing the difference. I bought socks for fun, not because I've become boring, not because adventure is over, not because my standards collapsed. I bought socks for fun because somewhere between growing up and paying bills, comfort became unexpectedly exciting. And honestly, these socks were worth every penny. Why am I excited about a new sponge? This feels like a warning sign. Why am I excited about a new sponge, and why is it such a good sponge? I was unpacking groceries, nothing unusual, nothing exciting. Then I reached the new sponge, still in the package, full of potential, clean, unused, untouched by history. A fresh start for the kitchen, and apparently for me, the expectations were unreasonably high. Why am I excited about a new sponge? This feels like a warning sign. Why am I excited about a new sponge, and why is it such a good sponge? The dishes looked dirty, the sponge looked ready. A rivalry was forming in real time. The old sponge had been through things, it had stories, it had experience. It had also reached a point where nobody wanted to discuss its condition. The replacement arrived at exactly the right moment, like a highly trained cleaning professional. Morale improved immediately. Why am I excited about a new sponge? The excitement is real, the stakes are not. Why am I excited about a new sponge? And honestly, I stand by it. At this point, small household upgrades provide an amount of satisfaction that feels slightly suspicious. Maybe adulthood is discovering that quality matters. A good mattress, a good chair, a good vacuum, a good sponge. Tiny improvements quietly making life a little easier every day. Why am I excited about a new sponge? Not because the sponge is magical, not because I've abandoned ambition, not because this is a crisis. Why am I excited about a new sponge? Because somewhere between big dreams and daily chores, I learned to appreciate the little things. And honestly, this sponge is doing great work. The thermostat is a financial decision. It used to be a temperature decision. The thermostat is a financial decision. And now I'm doing math again. When I was younger, the house got cold. Someone fixed it. The house got hot. Someone fixed it. The temperature changed. magically, automatically, without any visible consequences. Then I started paying utility bills and discovered the secret. Nothing is free, apparently. The thermostat is a financial decision. It used to be a temperature decision. The thermostat is a financial decision. And now I'm doing math again. 1 degree higher, 1 degree lower. Every adjustment feels like a negotiation with the future. I stand in the hallway studying numbers like a scientist conducting research. The room is warm but could be warmer. The room is cool but could be cooler. Meanwhile, a tiny voice in the back of my mind keeps calculating monthly consequences, comfort and budgeting. Enter discussions. The thermostat is a financial decision. The temperature is fine, the overthinking is not. The thermostat is a financial decision. And honestly, I miss ignorance. Ignorance was wonderful. Ignorance was comfortable. Ignorance never checked energy cost before touching a button. Maybe adulthood is discovering every appliance has opinions. The refrigerator uses electricity. The dryer uses electricity. The air conditioner uses all the electricity. And suddenly, you're interested in efficiency ratings. The thermostat is a financial decision. Not because comfort is wrong. Not because electricity is evil. Not because the house enjoys testing me. The thermostat is a financial decision because somewhere between growing up and paying bills, the weather inside my own home became part of the monthly budget. And honestly, I wasn't prepared for that development. I forgot to defrost the chicken again. This is becoming a pattern. I forgot to defrost the chicken again, and dinner has feelings about it. Last night I had a plan, a responsible plan, an organized plan, the kind of plan successful adults probably make. I bought the chicken, put it in the freezer, and confidently told myself tomorrow, as if tomorrow me had a better track record with details. Tomorrow arrived without improvements. I forgot to defrost the chicken again. This is becoming a pattern. I forgot to defrost the chicken again, and dinner has feelings about it. The chicken is frozen, the clock is moving. The situation contains several challenges. I opened the freezer looking for answers. The chicken offered no suggestions, just sat there cold, unhelpful, and technically innocent. I considered several emergency solutions, most of them beginning with maybe cereal and ending with probably cereal. The backup plan gained momentum. I forgot to defrost the chicken again. The intention this point, the freezer knows more about my habits than I do, and it's keeping records. Maybe adulthood is mostly planning for future versions of yourself. Future me will exercise, future me will save money, future me will remember the chicken. Then future me arrives and immediately creates problems for future me. I forgot to defrost the chicken again. Not because cooking is difficult, not because the freezer is confusing, not because the universe intervened. I forgot to defrost the chicken again, because somewhere between making the plan and eating the plan, I got distracted by approximately everything else. And honestly, the cereal wasn't bad. I can't believe I need more paper towels. I just bought paper towels. I can't believe I need more paper towels. Where are they going? A few weeks ago, I stood proudly in the grocery store, holding a giant pack, the enormous pack, the family size pack. The pack that promised months of security, the kind of purchase that makes you feel prepared, responsible, almost unstoppable. That confidence was temporary. I can't believe I need more paper towels. I just bought paper towels. I can't believe I need more paper towels. Where are they going? The road gets smaller, the mystery gets bigger. The evidence suggests paper towels exist in another dimension. I use them for spills, for counters, for things that technically didn't require a paper towel. The household consumes them at an impressive rate. Meanwhile, the package quietly shrinks without announcements or visible warnings. The inventory situation has changed. I can't believe I need more paper towels. The cycle continues, the budget adapts. I can't believe I need more paper towels. And honestly, I'm exhausted. At this point, half of adulthood feels like replacing things you recently replaced for reasons nobody fully understands. Maybe every home contains a list of items that never truly stay. Purchased paper towels, dish soap, trash bags, laundry detergent, an endless relay race of practical necessities passing through your shopping cart forever. I can't believe I need more paper towels. Not because paper towels are exciting, not because the store is too far, not because consumption is surprising. I believe I need more paper towels, because somewhere between cleaning up life and living life, a giant weekend has errands. That was not the original promise. My weekend has errands, and they're already making plans. When I was younger, weekends meant freedom, possibility, adventure, 2 beautiful days waiting patiently to become memories. Now Saturday arrives with a checklist, a grocery list, a hardware store visit, and several appointments that somehow only exist on weekends. The schedule filled itself again. My weekend has errands. That was not the original promise. My weekend has errands, and they're already making plans. The freedom remains technically available just after several mandatory stops. I need groceries, I need gas, I need to return something I forgot to return. 3 weeks ago, I need to buy one specific item, which means I'll leave the store with 6 items and somehow still not the correct one. Efficiency suffered minor setbacks. My weekend has errands. The intentions were noble, the reality adapted. My weekend has errands, and honestly they're multiplying at this point. The to-do list appears capable of generating additional to-do lists without supervision. Maybe adulthood is realizing errands never end. You don't finish errands, you temporarily reduce their numbers, like a gardener managing weeds in a yard that has strong opinions about growth. My weekend has errands, not because weekends are broken, not because responsibility is bad, not because fun has disappeared. My weekend has errands because somewhere between freedom and functioning adulthood, a lot of small tasks need handling, and honestly, future me will appreciate it, even if present me has concerns. The grocery store, one again. I had a plan, a budget. The grocery store, one again. And somehow I spent more. I walked inside with confidence, a shopping list and a strategy. The list was short, the mission was clear. Get the essentials, leave immediately. A simple objective, a reasonable objective, one I believed was achievable. The grocery store had other ideas. The grocery store, one again. I had a plan, a budget. The grocery store, one again. And somehow I spent more. I came from milk and bread. I left with snacks and questions. There was a sale, there was another sale. There was a product I'd never seen before, but suddenly needed to try. The bakery section made a compelling argument. The frozen food aisle made another, and somewhere between aisle 4 and aisle 7, the budget quietly surrendered. Discipline encountered resistance. The grocery store won again. The list survived. The spending expanded. The grocery store won again. And honestly, it was impressive. At this point, the store knows exactly where to place things that seem necessary for approximately 30 seconds. Maybe every grocery store is a giant puzzle designed by experts who understand human behavior better than humans do. They know you're not hungry when you arrive, but they have a strategy for that. The grocery store won again, not because I lack willpower, not because the list was bad, not because shopping is impossible. The grocery store won again because somewhere between needing things and wanting things, a very talented building changed my mind. And honestly, I never stood a chance. I have a favorite hardware store. I never thought I'd say that. I have a favorite hardware store, and I have reasons prepared. When I was younger, a hardware store was just a building, a confusing building full of tools and mysterious objects with names I didn't know and purposes I didn't understand. Now I walk in and immediately feel a strange sense of belonging. This development was unexpected. I have a favorite hardware store. I never thought I'd say that. I have a favorite hardware store, and I have reasons prepared. The aisles are organized, the staff is helpful, the parking situation is excellent. These are apparently my priorities now. I came in for one screw, one specific screw, a tiny screw, the kind of screw nobody should spend much time thinking about. 20 minutes later, I was comparing storage solutions, ladder reviews, and outdoor lighting like a homeowner in a commercial. The transformation appears complete. I have a favorite hardware store. The evidence is clear. The denial is over. I have a favorite hardware store, and honestly, it's a good store. At this point, I know which aisle contains things I didn't know existed 5 years ago, and somehow that feels useful. Maybe adulthood is collecting places you trust. A grocery store, a mechanic, a dentist, a hardware store. Little landmarks of competence in a world that occasionally feels like improvisation. I have a favorite hardware store, not because tools are exciting, not because I've become boring, not because adventure is finished. I have a favorite hardware store because somewhere between fixing problems problems and preventing problems. I discovered the comforting power of a place that probably has the exact thing I forgot I needed. Now the message arrived at 9:03 with 6 people copied, and a subject line that had already survived several years of forwarding and replying. The conversation began before I arrived, and judging by the thread, may continue long after I leave. The history section was substantial. This is an email about another email which referenced a previous email. This is an email about another email, and somehow we're all involved now. Every answer creates a new question. Every clarification requires clarification. Someone attached a document. Someone attached a revised document. Someone attached the revised version of the revised version. Meanwhile, the original issue continued existing, patiently waiting for everyone to stop replying and start solving it. The inbox expanded again. This is an email about another email. The context grows, the purpose shrinks. This is an email about another email. Honestly, I'm losing track. At this point, the email chain has become its own ecosystem with customs, traditions, and local wildlife. Maybe every workplace contains a thread nobody understands completely. A conversation passed down through generations of employees, like an administrative folktale that nobody remembers starting. This is an email about another email, not because email is broken, not because communication failed, not because people enjoy paperwork. This is an email about another email because somewhere between solving a problem and discussing a problem, the discussion became a separate project. And honestly, that project seems very successful.
I paid a bill and felt powerful for about 30 seconds. I paid a bill and felt powerful
like I had achieved something historic. The bill arrived as bills do, uninvited, unsurprised, perfectly confident that eventually we would meet. I looked at the number looked back. Neither of us was thrilled about this situation, but the date was approaching. A decision was required. I paid a bill and felt powerful for about 30 seconds. I paid a bill and felt powerful, like I had achieved something historic. The account was settled, the balance was gone, the responsibility vanished. Momentarily, I clicked submit. The payment process, the confirmation appeared with remarkable speed. The system thanked me for doing exactly what the system expected. Then I experienced a brief but genuine sense of accomplishment, usually reserved for larger events. The victory was small but real. I paid a bill and felt powerful. The logic is questionable, the feeling is not. I paid a bill and felt powerful, and honestly, I earned it. At this point, adulthood contains very few achievement badges, so you learn to celebrate the available ones. Maybe growing up is discovering that responsibility has its own rewards. Nobody applauds, nobody hands out medals, but occasionally you finish a task you've been avoiding, and the universe feels slightly more organized than before. I paid a bill and felt powerful, not because the bill was exciting, not because money disappeared in a fun way, not because the system changed my life. I paid a bill and felt powerful, because somewhere between avoiding a problem and solving a problem, I chose the second option. And honestly, that deserves at least a little celebration. Nobody warned me about back pain. This was not in the brochure. Nobody warned me about back pain, and now I make old person noises. When I was younger, I could sleep anywhere, a couch, a floor, the back seat of a car. I could stand up immediately afterward, without consequences, without discussion, without negotiating with my skeleton. Those were remarkable times. Nobody warned me about back pain. This was not in the brochure. Nobody warned me about back pain, and now I make old person noises. Every time I sit, every time I stand, every transition requires sound effects. Apparently, I've been down to pick something up, a completely normal, everyday activity. Nothing dramatic, nothing athletic, no trophies involved, yet somehow my back interpreted the situation as a personal challenge and filed a formal complaint. The complaint was thoroughly documented. Nobody warned me about back pain. The movement was simple, the consequences were not. Nobody warned me about back pain, and honestly, I'm offended at I stretch before activities that barely qualify as activities, which feels like an unexpected chapter in the story. Maybe adulthood is slowly becoming more aware of your body. Every ache, every noise, every mysterious pain that appears for no clear reason, then disappears before you can explain it to anyone. Nobody warned me about back pain, not because growing older is bad, not because my body betrayed me, not because the universe enjoys irony. Nobody warned me about back pain, because somewhere between being young and being an end, the warranty expired. And honestly, I would have appreciated a notification. The retirement plan sounds far away. That's what I keep telling myself. The retirement plan sounds far away, but everyone keeps looking concerned. The forms arrived, the emails arrived, the helpful reminders arrived. Everyone agreed this was important, extremely important, future defining, life changing, the kind of thing responsible adults think about regularly. Unfortunately, future me still feels hypothetical. Present me has questions. The retirement plan sounds far away. That's what I keep telling myself. The retirement plan sounds far away, but everyone keeps looking concerned. The future exists, the math exists, the motivation arrives less consistently. I opened a calculator, made projections, reviewed charts, examined percentages, and somehow every result contained more years than I expected. The numbers stretch into the distance, like a road trip planned by economists with unlimited patience. The timeline was impressive. The retirement plan sounds far away. The logic is solid, the urgency is complicated. The retirement plan sounds far away, and honestly, I believe both sides. Part of me says start now, part of me says that's a future problem. They're having meetings without me. Maybe adulthood is constantly negotiating with future versions of yourself. Future me needs savings, future me needs stability, future me needs planning. Meanwhile, present me needs groceries and occasionally a little joy. The compromise remains under discussion. The retirement plan sounds far away, not because it's unimportant, not because the advice is wrong, not because the future isn't coming. The retirement plan sounds far away, because somewhere between today's problems and tomorrow's goals, 30 years feels like a very large number. And honestly, I'm still adjusting to the current week. I used to have hobbies, I'm almost certain I did. I used to have hobbies, now I have subscriptions. There was a time when weekends meant projects, ideas, experiments, adventures. Hours disappeared into things I genuinely loved for no reason other than wanting to do them. No deadlines, no obligations, just curiosity. It was a beautiful system I used to have. Hobbies, I'm almost certain I did. I used to have hobbies, now I have subscriptions. The interest remains technically alive. The available time has entered witness protection. Every month I pay for services that support hobbies I no longer practice. Music apps, learning apps, fitness apps, creative apps, entire ecosystems dedicated to helping me become a better version of myself. Someday when things calm down, things have not calmed down. I used to have hobbies, the ambition survived, the schedule did not. I used to have hobbies, and honestly, I miss them. At this point, my favorite recreational activity is finishing tasks, which feels like a sentence that should concern someone. Maybe hobbies don't disappear, maybe they wait patiently behind responsibilities, behind errands, behind appointments, until one quiet afternoon when you suddenly remember what it felt like to do something just because you wanted to. I used to have hobbies, not because adulthood is terrible, not because responsibilities won, not because fun officially ended. I used to have hobbies because somewhere between managing life and living life, my free time became a scarce resource, and honestly, I think it's time to get some of it back. Wasn't there supposed to be more freedom? That was definitely part of the pitch. Wasn't there supposed to be more freedom? I remember hearing about freedom when I was younger. Being an adult looked incredible. No curfews, no permission slips, no one telling you when to go to bed. You could do whatever you wanted, whenever you wanted. The possibilities seemed practically unlimited. From a distance, important details were omitted. Wasn't there supposed to be more freedom? That was definitely part of the pitch. Wasn't there supposed to be more freedom? I remember hearing about freedom. Nobody mentioned the bills, the appointments, or the amount of time spent buying groceries. Technically, I can stay up as late as I want. The problem is tomorrow still exists. Technically, I can eat cake for breakfast. The problem is my body now submits formal feedback on those decisions. Freedom remains available. Consequences became much faster. It's a package deal, apparently. Wasn't there supposed to be more freedom? The advertising was strong, the fine print was stronger. Wasn't there supposed to be more freedom? honestly, there is freedom. It's just buried under paperwork, laundry, scheduling, maintenance, and approximately 8,000 emails. Maybe that's the trick nobody tells you. Adulthood isn't having no rules, it's choosing your own rules, then spending years trying to follow them, while simultaneously creating new ones. Wasn't there supposed to be more freedom? Not because adulthood is bad, not because the promise was fake, not because the system collapsed. Wasn't there supposed to be more freedom? Because somewhere between independence and responsibility, I expected one thing and received a much more complicated version of it. And honestly, I should have read the brochure. The adults were guessing too. That's the secret nobody tells you. The adults were guessing too the whole time, apparently. When I was younger, adults seemed certain. They had answers, they had plans, they walked quickly, used important words, and somehow looked like they understood what was happening. I assumed there was a moment when everything finally made sense. I kept waiting for that moment. The adults were guessing too. That's the secret nobody tells you. The adults were guessing too the whole time, apparently. Not completely lost, not completely certain, just doing their best with the information available. Then I grew up, started paying bills, making appointments, reading insurance forms, buying paper towels, comparing vacuum cleaners, and slowly realized the people around me were solving problems the same way. I was solving problems one step at a time with varying levels of confidence. The mystery began to clear. The adults were guessing too. The evidence is strong, the pattern is obvious. The adults were guessing too, and honestly, that's comforting. Nobody has a secret handbook. Nobody unlocked the premium version of life. We're all learning as we go. Maybe wisdom isn't knowing everything. Maybe wisdom is admitting you don't, asking questions, making mistakes, adjusting the plan, and continuing anyway. Maybe that's what the adults I admired were doing all along. The adults were guessing too, not because nobody cared, not because nobody tried, not because everything is chaos. The adults were guessing too, because somewhere between certainty and confusion, there's a place called real life where people figure things out one day at a time. And honestly, that's a lot less scary than I expected.